Hey there! So today's video falls a little bit on the controversial side of things. I'm going to retrobrite my TRS-80 keyboard, which I will put a before picture of right here. It doesn't look great. Doesn't look great at all. And I want to make it look better. So let's see if retrobrighting works as well as they say it does, and see if we can make this keyboard look a little bit more like it's new. That's what's coming up on Tech Guy Life. Today we're going to go back and we're going to take a look at this, which is the Chicklet keyboard out of my TSR-80 Model 1 computer. As you can see, the keys are very yellowed, and even the gray keys have a yellowish hue to them. So what I want to try to do is I want to try to restore the color of these buttons. And we're going to use a procedure called retrobrighting. And if you aren't familiar with that, it's basically using hydrogen peroxide, heat, and sunlight, UV light, in order to reverse the chemical process that causes the yellowing to happen in the first place. So the easiest way to do this is you can get cream developer, which is for hair, pretty much anywhere, like at any beauty supply store or whatever, but it has a pretty high level of hydrogen peroxide in it. And what you do is we'll take all of these keys out, throw them in a plastic bag, throw in a whole bunch of cream developer, seal up the plastic bag, and then we put it outside in the sunlight. And today is supposed to be a pretty bright, sunny day, and it's going to be a little bit warm, so it should be really good. It's a long-term process. It's not a quick process. This isn't 15 minutes outside and away we go. It's going to be outside in a baggie all day long. So the first thing I have to do is take this apart, get all the keys out, and hopefully I don't screw up like I did last time I opened this keyboard, which you can see right here. So are these going to fall out? They are going to fall out. Okay, so first thing we got to do, get all the screws out. There's all of our keys ready to go. So now all we have to do is get them in a plastic bag and get them outside. And for that, I think we'll go to the mobile camera. Here we are outside. All the keys are in the Ziploc bag. We're just going to pour in the cream developer. Then we just have to get all the keys facing one way and get most of the air out of the bag so it'll lay flat. Here's what it looks like with the cream developer in the bag and all the keys facing up. I place the bag on a flat surface right out in the sun and we'll check on it in about an hour. This is after 1 hour in the sun. This is about almost 2 hours in, and you can see that the white keys are getting white again, and the gray keys are gray, but there's still a little hint of yellowish there. You can kind of tell if you look through the plastic. I don't know if that comes out on camera, but you can still see that there's a difference between the bottom gray and the top gray. But it's definitely 100 times better than it was. Current temperature outside is about, I think it's like 22, 23 degrees Celsius. And yeah, the sun's just ablazing today. It's nice and pretty outside. Hey, look at that sky. Nice wispy clouds. I think I'll leave it out for another hour or so. bring it back in the middle of the afternoon. Currently it's just before noon. So the sun's at its highest peak right now. So we'll give it an hour in the super high bright sun and see where we end up at the end of it. But the white keys are definitely looking white again. This is going to be a vast improvement. So here we are after 3 hours in the sun, and everything looks good. I don't think this is going to get much better. Okay, so just prepping a bucket of hot soapy water. I don't want to put them right into the laundry tub because keys could go down the drain because the drain's pretty big. So anyway, hot soapy water in a bucket here. I'm just going to take them and dump them in here and give them a wash to get all of the cream peroxide off of it. So one thing you don't want to do with the cream peroxide is get it on your hands. So wear gloves. Best option. Just wear gloves. Okay, got the keyboard all back together. So here is the grand reveal of what it looks like restored. So here we go. Da, da, da. Excellent. It looks fantastic. That looks so much better than it did before. Like 100 times better. I'll move it down here to the bottom of the frame, and then I will put in a picture of what it used to look like up here. And just wow. Just wow. I'm incredibly happy with how this turned out. And I know retrobrighting for some people is controversial. I don't understand why. It in my own practical experience, I have seen it make some plastics, a little bit more brittle than before. But in terms of this case, where these are really thick pieces of plastic, it has turned out fantastic. This is going to look so much better back in the TRS-80. This almost looks original. So that is definitely going to make the computer way more appealing to me than how it looked before with the very dirty looking keys. Even though I know they're not dirty, it still felt dirty. Mind thing, I guess. But anyway, that's it for this video. Gonna come back to this computer some more in the future. I've got a memory upgrade to do, and I've also got a floppy controller to build. So anyway, so that's it for this week, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.